can you explain the rules to me, please?
Okay, so spot. Everyone gets in a circle. Doesn't matter how many people there are. You'll take your own spot on the field, hence the reason it's called spot. And then basically you're allowed one touch. You're allowed one touch. The ball's allowed to bounce once. Then it has to sort of keep juggling in between everyone. You're allowed to have a crack at someone, but you've got to make sure you hit them if you're going to have a crack at them. And then it's basically you get S for stuff up, and then P, then O, then T. And then once that happens, then it's a free for all. Everyone gets to have a crack at you on the spot. Some guys hit it hard, some guys do it lightly. It probably depends on how people are feeling and what we've got coming up. But yeah, it's really taken off during the World Cup, and I think because we've been doing so well, I think we've wanted to keep it. So I think guys like Dan and stuff are the main culprits of it. I know Chris Donaldson doesn't like it all that much when we have to run away from warm-ups quickly, but yeah, everyone's got involved in it. It's a hell of a game.
Pretty much, you don't want to muck it up, really. If you muck it up 4 times, it counts up the spot, and then you get the ball hoofed at your butt. So I try my best not to muck it up too much, but the main goal is to pretty much make someone else muck it up so they get the ball booted at them.
What's your personal tactic? Is it attack or defence?
It's a bit of both. Depends on how you're going. If early doors, you can sort of sit back. I sort of sit back, and everyone else goes crazy. And then you jump in for a while, and then if you get close to the spot, you see a lot of people start spreading out to the fringes and trying to get away from the ball. So I think that's the way most people play it.
Who do you think is the best spot player?
Best spot player? Jeez, I'm not too sure. Vittori goes searching for the ball a lot. He always tries to take people down. He normally falls over a few times with having been the one who ends up on spot. Everyone's got their own good touches. There's a few guys who are terrible. Matt Henry's terrible. Tom Latham, some of them are awful, but I think Craig Mack's probably the worst one of the lot. We always seem to gang up on him, and yeah, he just loves it though.
Dan's pretty good, but Dan's prepared to get booted at, so he runs around and he can get other people, but then people get him, so he's pretty good to watch. See, there's a few alliances there. You can see different people going into different groups, and Mackie cops a bit of grief, but that's pretty fun to watch as well.
Cool. Do you think any of the BLACKCAPS will make decent footballers going by the spot?
No, not at all. Even the guys who used to be good, Milne and things, their skill levels would drop because everyone else is pretty poor. So we bring down, the good guys come down to the pack pretty much.
Yeah. Adam Milne's a good soccer player. Dan's got a good touch. I think Nath used to play soccer when he was younger. There's a few guys who are decent, but then there's a few who really bring the group down as well.